Hey y'all, this is Porty 1119 with Headframe Hunters. I know we've been on a bit of a hiatus from videos. I've just been a bit busy with work and some personal stuff, but here goes. So we're here in New Mexico, Socorro County at the Weaver Mine. This was predominantly a lead zinc mine, a fair bit of copper. You can see there's a ludicrous amount of pyrite in the dumps. There's a single 1.5 or maybe 2.5, kind of hard to tell, compartment vertical shaft. It's kind of interesting here. The hoist cable is still there. I'm trying to get the right angle for it, but the hoist cable is still there, which tells me the ore bucket. I know it wasn't ore bucket. I've seen one or two videos that I believe were taken shortly after this mine shut down, and we're looking down into the manway. But I've seen some videos that were taken shortly after this mine shut down, which I believe to have been in the early to mid 1960s. So it was really the last of the continuously operating mines in this district, and it's also by far the most intact. Try to get you a look down the manway. There's a, let's see if that comes out. Yeah, there's a landing down there. It looks like there were supposed to be little trapdoors onto the landings, and they have since been removed. I'd actually previously been to the Weaver mine back in the spring of 2016. However, the battery of my cell phone was completely dead at the moment, so, excuse me, tripping over a compressor line. So I did not get any photos or video, which was unfortunate, but fortunately it appears that it's been essentially untouched since then. And yes, that is a steam engine that powered the hoist. And what do you know? The hoist is still there. The motor's still there. It's all still there. So let's go take a look. Excuse that little cut right there. I had to step over the fence. Well, that's certainly an engine right there. It's a Leroy. Oh, I've seen a good bit of Leroy engines, or not Leroy engines, but I actually own a Leroy 12EH jackleg drill. So here's the hoist. Cable is mostly off of it, so that cable was or that ore bucket is mostly down the shaft. There's your bearings. You got your grease zerks right there. This is a real old engine. Excuse me, I'm hearing SpongeBob in the background. Absorbent and porous. So this is... That's okay, I can't either. This is interesting. There was actually a second hoist here. So this one, it appears to have had a slightly larger drum. It's got its own controls. Might have been a steam hoist powered by that. Yep, that's exactly what it was. That's a steam hoist. Here's some spark plugs, probably for the hoist engine. And then looking on the other side, here's the brakes and the control levers. So here's your throttle for the motor, little air cooled or water cooled inline 4, and it's got one of my favorite little features here. Here is an oil bath air cleaner. The reason these are my favorite, the filter element basically never wears out. You just unclip these right here, drop that bowl out, pull the filter element, wash it out with diesel or gasoline. Okay, I'm sure I'll tell you not to clean with gasoline. Brake cleaner, etc. Refill it to the level with engine oil, and call yourself good. I can't really tell you a whole lot about a steam hoist other than it's a steam-powered hoist. I never worked with one of those before. And here is... okay, we've got a steam-powered Ingersoll Rand piston compressor. So you see this steam-driven apparatus here is coupled via that drive shaft to this compressor, which actually I think I'm misinterpreting that. I am misinterpreting that, my apologies. That is a receiver tank. This is a gasoline-powered compressor, which started to get suspicious when I saw what appears to be a turbo on it. But it is an air compressor. There's some of the smaller receiver tanks. I haven't come across an intact steam plant before, so this is kind of special. And then over here we have what appears to be an identical Ingersoll Rand. Got the same funny turbo on it. Inline 2, coupled to the piston compressor. This is really rare to see something like this, especially in this district. To my knowledge, this is the only intact fixed plant in the district. Now, coming out onto the dumps, walked by what I believe to have been, I think this was the bunkhouse at some point. But also heard it was used as a powder mag, and the last time I was here, I was told there was an old bottle of nitroglycerin in there. Now, whether it is nitro or not, honestly, I don't care. I really don't feel like messing with it. There's nothing to be gained by going in there. So here we come to the ore track with a beautiful view. See the road in. This was a grizzly at one point. The Trussell of Doom out to the ore bin. So it looks like there was 3 ore bins, and the direction the car was dumped, whether it was left, right, or forward, so they probably had a swivel dump car, that would determine which bin they went to. Might have been mill ore, direct smelt, or maybe low grade. Not sure. And then looking back at the head frame, there's a ore chute on the head frame that would dump into the ore car, which we'll take a look at in a moment because it's still kind of here. The ore car, meaning. So the ore car would likely be hand trammed to the dump or to the ore bin. Speaking of the dump, this was probably the most recently used dump track, unless they dumped off to the side. There's also a small prospect added up there, but I'm not going to waste our time with it. The dump says it only probably goes back 20 feet. right there is the remains of that ore car. I'm not sure why they cut it up, but they did. Here's the giant steam engine. There's the firebox would have been in here. This very well could have come off of a locomotive. I'm no steam engine expert, as you've already seen. There's a unidentified small structure, maybe an office. But it's just up on probably 1 foot tall concrete foundations.